guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you already have subscribed, welcome back. You guys, today I want to show y'all something simple, a trick that I did for myself. This nail is really short, but this is actually a two-tone nail. I did the powder dip for the top and bottom. And I know you're thinking like, well, you could have probably did it with gel polish or regular polish. Yes, I could have, but I wanted to try something with my powder dip. So this is actually, the color is pink and blue, and I think it kind of mixed a little bit. That's why it looks a little dark, and it has some rhinestones on it. So I'm going to show y'all how I got this pretty design by using two other colors that I chose. I'm not going to use the same exact colors because I wanted to see how I would do with two lighter colors. Okay, so today what we're gonna need to get this style that I have, I'm using I'm gonna call this my little popsicle stick. I got my nail on it. It already comes with a nail that you can put your normal gel polish color. It's like a tester fingernail thing they have out, and I actually added a tip to make it longer, and I glued it on, filed it, and sanded it down so I could show y'all a little bit better what the color and the style will come out to look like. Because normally I use my mannequin hand, but today I'm going to use my little popsicle stick. We're going to call this the popsicle stick. Alright, so what you're going to need for this design, you're going to need the rhinestones, which I purchased this out of Sally's, I think. Of course, I got my Reseal activator and my base coat as usual. And you're going to need your two colors, which I have this pink and I have this purple. And you guys, I ordered this off Amazon. I think I got like a whole lot of them. This has been a long time ago. Like, these was like, they're new, but I haven't used them. But I purchased this a while back, so I'm not sure the prices or anything. And then of course you will need your little dotting tool, to put your rhinestones on. And you can see that I've been using it. Got like some little stuff on it. But anyways, okay. So the first thing we're gonna do with my little popsicle stick nail is I'm gonna take my base coat and I'm gonna put some on here. But before I start with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pour my product in here. And of course, you guys, we're gonna start with the clear coat, which is my Sally's Beauty Secret. You guys, the trick to this style is filling my tray. So make sure you have a tray when if you decide to do this style, because I will show y'all the trick or trade for this design if you decide to do it, and why I say have a tray. Okay, so my first coat I'm using will be my clear. So of course I'm using my base coat, and I'm gonna apply a fair amount on my nail. So that's what I'm doing, putting a fair amount. And I'm going to dip this fingernail. And you guys, I'm not doing the whole entire nail. I'm just doing enough so I can demonstrate this style to you guys, okay? Alright. And then I'm going to dip it in here. And there you go. You got that dipped. And then you take your brush, which I've showed y'all before. And I'm going to just dust it off. Alright. Then what I'm gonna do is do one more coat with my clear, and I'm gonna put a fair amount of my base coat on here. Alright, it's on there just like that. And then I'm gonna put my fingernail back in there again to dip. And you're gonna pull it out. And you can see where it has built just a little bit. It's done built. So I'm just going to dust it off. Alright. So the next fun part for this style, of course I'm going to put all my clear back up in there. I'm going to kind of clear it out with my towel, rag, whatever you use. And the first color I'm going to do on my nail is my pink. Yeah, I tap mine down most of the time to make sure all the product is still in the container, so I won't have to make such a mess. So I'm going to pour all of this to the top of the the rim of this tray, the dipping tray. Make sure you keep it pushed back as far as you can in here. You need to push as far back as you can. Alright, so what you're going to do on this nail, you're only going to paint where you want this pink at. And remember how many coats you put on either the tip or the bottom, wherever the color is, because you're going to have to go back and fill it up to make that layer level out. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it where I want my design, my color at first. So this is where I want my color, where I'm marking my lines at with my brush. And all I'm gonna have to do is dip. Okay, so we're gonna dip this in the color that we want. Okay, so where I wanted that pink at, that's where it's gonna stop it on this nail. And you can see it landed. It stops right here. And you can see where it's like pink, and that's where it stopped. So what I'm gonna do again is use my base, and I'm gonna color that same spot again, paint that color, that spot one more time, and then I'm gonna dip. And you guys, this is so simple. Like, I had tried a whole lot of tricks, and I was like, dang, like what? And none of them working. I tried the little brush trick, everything. I was just thinking, like, what am I doing wrong? And you can see it building, you guys. So now, you know, we got the pink coming on. It's coming. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do one more coat of my pink on that area one more time. I'm building the pink on there. How about I put it back in there? And then I'm going to do it like this. Okay, so you can see. I'm going to show y'all what the pink look like. Now I did it like 3 times. I did it 3 times and now it's pink. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this color and put it back up. You want to put it back in your tray or whatever you got it out of. I said tray. You're going to put it back in the container it came out of. Wipe that part out, and then you're going to add whatever other color you have in mind, which I'm doing a purple. And you guys, and the rest of this nail is going to be purple. Now when you polish the base coat, make sure you polish it on the line so it'll be like an even look. And mine is kind of diagonal, maybe a little. So when I polish, I'm gonna polish diagonal. That way it'll come out like the style like I want it to. So what I'm gonna do is go over this line like this, and then I'm gonna just polish on down. And it matters the way you polish the clear on there, so that that nail can have that design that you want. So the way I'm doing it now is how I'm gonna want the nail to turn out. Okay, this style design is how I want it to come out. So what you're gonna do, why I said it was important to fill that tray up, is because you want to make sure you get all that color on there like you need. Okay, it's important to feel. And y'all, I'm just lightly tapping the color onto that nail too, and I'm gonna dust it off. And y'all, wherever my little line is, my line design part is, you can see the line, that's where I'm gonna add my stones at. Okay, and so what I'm gonna do again, take my base and go over it again. Make sure you stay where the purple is. You don't want to go over your line where your design, where that line is, because that's where you want your color to be even on. It's below that line. So this is why I want all that purple. I'm gonna take that fingernail and I'm gonna dip it, and then I may turn it. Okay, so we're gonna turn and we dipping and we turning. Now you know on the real nail you're not gonna do all of this, okay? I'm just doing that on my popsicle stick. That's what we're gonna call it, is my popsicle nail. I'm gonna dust it off once again, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it one more time with the base, and then I'm gonna show y'all how it turned out, okay? And y'all, sometimes it's easier to paint side to side across. Sometimes, not all the time. Okay. Yeah, this looks so pretty. And then you can go all the way back, sometimes in this tray, and then you just dip it in, and then make the color fall on the nail. That's why I say it's best to use a tray, because it helps build that lining for you. Alright. And I'm going to show y'all what I mean when I say build, and you have to even it out. Alright. So, as you can see, on my nail, you have the purple and the pink. Yeah, I don't know with my camera, because my camera doesn't focus like I need it to, you guys. I'm trying to work with the camera life. I'm gonna get it together sooner or later. But it's thicker on this purple line with the dark purple than the pink. So what I'm gonna have to do is layer this side a little bit more so I can even it out. And I'm gonna show you, all you have to do is do one more coat of the pink or two more, just to make sure they're even. That's why I said make sure you count the times, the amount of times that you dip each color. And I'm counting because this is my first time ever doing it. So I mean, if you get the hang of it, you don't have to count, of course. But I'm just gonna count because this is my first time doing it, okay? So all I'm gonna do is wipe this part out. Once again, you don't want to mix colors. I know I said it about 30 times, but you don't want to mix your colors. You want to make sure that they're the color they're supposed to be. Or we're gonna have some mixed nails, okay? So I'm gonna put this back in here one more time, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use my base and paint only the tip part where the pink is. You only want to paint on this part and dip that part only. And so I'm gonna make sure I stay away from that line. I mean, stay right near that line and don't go over it, but just stay near it. Because when you dip your nail, you want to make sure you get the pink where it's supposed to be and not on that purple, because it defeats the purpose. So I'm polishing, taking my time, making sure my color doesn't go over where it's supposed to go over. So once again, you guys, this is my, oh my god, this is my two-tone nail, because that's exactly what it is, just two different colors. Alright, so we dipping again. I'm dusting my little popsicle fingernail, and I'm going to dust it off. And you can look at it and kind of examine it, and you can see that it needs one more layer. And you can see that it needs one more layer on it. So I'm going to do it one more time, so I can get the fullness of my nail even. And that's all I'm doing, is evening it out like this. If you were to do it on your nail, all you would have to do is the same thing, and you will be able to dip a lot easier because it's your finger, okay? Alright, so what I'm about to do now is dip this one last time, and it should be full like you want it. So you just dip it. That's exactly what it did. It dipped. Okay, and that's the even. It is. Okay, so it is even. So I'm going to dust it off, and I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. Alright, so this is how it looks. It's pink and purple. You know, the purple look like blue on my camera, but it's actually purple. It's not blue, you guys. It's pink and purple, but it looks like pink and blue. Alright, So the next thing you have to do, of course, you're going to put all your pink back up. And I know y'all done heard me say it again. You have to clean your little tray up really, really good, because you don't want to mix your colors. I know y'all like it's a lot of wiping, but with powder dip, you got to be careful not to mix colors. That's why I'm always constantly cleaning after I use a color, because I don't want to mix them. Or you could just buy multiple trays and just go, use all of them and go back to back to back, which could be simpler too. Okay, so I'm using my clear again, and all I'm gonna do is cover my whole nail, and I'm gonna dip this whole nail again. And y'all, I use clear coats on top just to put it over like a top coat on top of my colors to secure them. That's all I do. You don't have to do this, but I do it, okay? I do this, you don't have to. Because you could just easily file that nail like you need to and shape it out, activate it, shape it out, and let that be that. But I just do this. It just adds more thickness onto the nail. That's all it does. And secure your color a little bit better. Okay? That's all I'm doing. Alright. So I dip that nail. I'll show y'all this is what my coat look like now. That's what it looks like. And it still look like blue to y'all, but it's purple and pink. Okay? Okay, and I'm going to do one more just because I'm extra. So I'm going to add a little bit more on there. One more coat onto this nail. Yeah, I might start doing my videos with the popsicle. Let me know if y'all prefer to see it on here than on the mannequin head. Whichever one you can see that's better. Till I figure the camera thing out. I'm learning. That's all I can say. But I really enjoy doing videos about nails because I really enjoy doing this. This is something that I really enjoy, that relaxes me when I'm at home, that I do. And I hope y'all enjoy what I show y'all. I hope it's informative, something that you can do from home yourself. Just hope you really enjoy my videos, because I enjoy doing them and I enjoy showing y'all what I know. Okay, so that was my last time dipping, and this is how it looks. Okay, pink and purple. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, of course, I'm gonna put all my powder up. We done with the trays and all the all the fun stuff. We done dipping and stuff, so we're gonna put all this away. And what I'm going to do now with my nail, and as you can see, it's not smooth, but I mean it's smooth, but I'm supposed to put my activator on here. So I'm going to take my activator, and I'm going to just polish this nail, my popsicle nail, that's what we're going to call it. And we're going to make this real hard, okay? You want to harden it and put a lot of this product on there just to make sure that it does what it need to do, okay? And then I'm gonna shape it, and I'm gonna show y'all how I added that design on there without using UV light, because normally I use the UV light, the gel and thing, the gel, what is it? I can't even think, the rhinestone gel. I normally use that, the gel glue, and I put it on the UV. But to keep from having to use UV so much, because it's not good to really have all that light on your hands all the time consistently, we could just do, I'm going to start doing like a lot of the acrylic colors and using regular nail glue. Kiss nail glue, they got rhinestone nail glue that y'all can purchase as well. And you guys, I know y'all probably see these little tattoos. I was doing these with my kids, and I had just put me some on because they wanted me to put some on. So if you wonder what's on my arm, it's some little fake tattoos, washable tattoos. Okay, so, but what I'm doing, I'm letting this dry. And you can see it better now. First, when I was trying to show y'all, my camera couldn't see the little plain nail with no color, so you can see it better now. But it's definitely purple and pink, and it's drying. And while you wait for this to dry, if you have some glue, you'll need glue for this for the next steps. And you'll also need you'll need your dotting tool. So that's what we need next for this little style project that we got going on. And y'all, I just literally made this up tonight. I was like, what can I do different? And you guys, this is what I'm doing different, okay? Alright, so what I'm gonna show y'all too, y'all gonna have to file, which my nail actually looks good. So, and it's not as rough. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna file my sides. I always want to file the sides. File your sides, make sure they're straight. Make sure you got the shape that you want on your nails. You can do coffin, stiletto, do square, do whatever you want to do, okay? I'm gonna keep this one square. I'm just gonna make it a little on the skinnier side, because I know some people don't like wide nails. Some people like them wide, some people like them skinny. I'm gonna just do a simple square nail for now. And then, like I told you, this one got like a little bit of an apex. It's curved a lot. And this was it's a nail that I don't normally, a tip I don't normally use, so it's whatever. Alright, so you can see this is what it looks like. You guys, it got like a curve to it, the apex on the nail. I'm not too big on apex. I just do my nails and enjoy them around. But yeah, and sometimes on these nails I take this part right here and I file the cuticle area a little bit. This is just on my mannequins. You normally do that with your nail drill. Okay, so on the top I'm definitely gonna buff it down. It's already smooth. So you use your buffer and just buff it really, really well. You guys, normally I take the activator and activate my nail a little bit more. But being that I'm on a popsicle, I don't have to do all of that right now, okay? So, I'm just buffing the nail itself. And then I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do next. These are the nail buffers I get from the nail supply store, and they work miracle. Smooth is what you aim for. Get it really smooth, get all your lumps out, okay? And you guys, if you can't afford a mannequin hand, if you do decide to start doing your own nails, you want to practice, just get some popsicle stick nail things. I find out what the name is called. And you can purchase them off Amazon, on Shein, and just glue your tips on and go to work and have fun doing nails this way until you can get your mannequin hand. And you guys, I did do that nail short, and I'm doing this one longer. I was just kind of curious how the longer nail would look with it versus the short. Alright, y'all. I know y'all like, dang, she gonna buff for a while. Okay, so it's buffed out. It's smooth, you guys. This is how it looks. Yeah, it looks a little ashy. So yeah. Now you guys, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add a little activator onto this nail. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it because I'm used to this being my step. And I just put a little bit on there, clear it up, take the cloudiness away from it, and let it dry. Okay? And that's what we're gonna do. And while I let this dry and I talk to y'all, all I'm gonna do is go ahead and get my rhinestones ready, and I'm gonna use the same little drops that I used the last time. You guys, I'm only gonna add a few on the line. I'm not gonna add a whole lot. It's just me, my thing. It's because I'm just don't want to. I don't want to do a whole lot of them. I just want to do a few of them, okay? And less can be be enough. You know, you don't really have to add all that extra, because a little bit can go a far way. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do. All right, so what you're gonna do is take this dotting tool. I don't know if you have one, but it's a dotting tool. You know, that's the small side, that's the big side. So I'm gonna use the big side on there. I'm gonna take a little bit of my base and go ahead and get it situated. What you're gonna do is take your Kiss nail glue and you're gonna put it on the lining of that nail. Wherever that design is, you want to put that glue on it. Okay, and make sure you put enough on there. Alright, so I got that on there. What I'm gonna do is take my dotting tool and I'm gonna pick up my design, my rhinestone, and put it where I want it. With the glue, the only problem is you have to be real quick about where you're gonna put your stuff at, because the glue dries really fast. When I say fast, I mean fast. It dries faster than the gel. The gel don't dry until you get under the UV light. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it gives you a chance to play around. But with my nail glue, not the same, okay? So I'm hurrying up and putting them on here to make sure I get them on there like I need before it dries on me. And y'all, I don't know, I with my little dotting tool, want to keep everything. Alright, so this is what it looks like now. Y'all, I think this is so pretty. This is that two-tone, I don't know what to call it. It's real pretty, you know what I'm saying? Almost like the ombre, except it got more colors to it. But this is the style that I clearly just taught myself how to do in the room, and I like it. I think it's really pretty. It don't really take that long. Of course, it takes concentration when it comes to leveling the powder out, but I mean, if you know how to apply powder dip or anything, this is something simple that you can do. Okay, you guys, and my last step that I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do with my little two-tone nail. And if you know the name, know what I just created, just put it in the comments. Alright, so what I'm going to do last is take my top coat, and this is the top. I'm going to take my top coat and I'm going to put it on here to hold in place. And you just put a fair amount of it, and then you're going to put it over here. And you guys, this is all, man, I'm telling y'all, this is so pretty. And now you can see my purple and stuff. So let me show this to y'all right fast. It ain't gonna take long. This is it. Now y'all, that is pretty, okay? And you can actually do, like, you can do more to it if you want to add more on it. Maybe add some lines over it, anything. But I think this would be a nice, pretty full set where you could just do your full set purple and do a couple little fingers with this design. But it's something simple, it don't take long, and it came out real nice. Well, you guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope y'all enjoyed the new style that I just showed y'all. And until next time, thank you guys for watching.